We be live. Shalom, shalom, everyone. Hi.
Hello, hello.
All right, guys. So, Susie, I would ask you how you're doing, but I already know the answer to that question. Can you tell that? Can you explain to people what we're doing today?
I was sick for a week with a head cold that I couldn't shake. And
Right.
then I recovered yesterday, and it was the first time in a week I could breathe through my nose. And I was like, oh my God, this is
Right.
glorious. Hallelujah. Praise God. And then my body went, haha, I'm so glad you got better. Better enough for me to send you chronic pain.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, it's so cute that
Well,
you feel better, Susanna, and you have plans for the day. Ha ha ha, because I can send you chronic illness.
well, because Susie is in a little pain, Susie this at first we were planning to maybe cancel today's stream, but Susie wanted to do something fun. So we're not gonna do the 5 stories that we had for today, but she decided to go live anyways because she has a couple of interesting stories, or I don't know if you could call it stories, insane things that makes her laugh, and
So I
some of
pulled
it
up
is
one of them right now. It's so funny to me.
yeah. So that makes her because I said like Susie, we shouldn't do the stream today. Like let's not just do the stream
Yeah, I
today and
don't
you could
have it
go
in me.
rest. Yeah, but she's like, look, the things that she has that she wants to show us is supposed. It makes her feel better. She forgets her pain every time she looks at it. Look at her, like every time she looks at them, she forgets that she's in hell.
It does. It
so
does. A
so
good
she wants
laugh
to.
can distract
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So she said, let's just go live and just show these to people. Because also she said she misses hanging out with you guys anyway. So see, Susie misses you guys. So make sure you tell her that you wish her well, guys. Tell her. It helps actually. This is not some woo woo shit. If you tell people that you care about them, that you feel bad for their pain, that you wish that to get better, it actually does make people feel better, right? Like we are very emotional animals.
Yeah.
We're the most
Yeah.
social animal there is. So do that. Yeah, see, people are saying, oh, John is saying, feel better, Susanna. All right, Susie, what are you going to show us?
Okay. I don't know what to go. Okay. Here's the thing. Kanye West has been going
Yeah,
on a little bit of a
this thing gets
journey on
spicy.
his Twitter. And honestly, just go log on to his Twitter timeline and just go explore for yourself. There's so much to unpack. And a lot of it, my nose is still super clogged if that's what sounds weird about my
It's
voice.
fine.
Um and I'm sorry. I don't know, maybe people don't. So Kanye West, to be honest, is probably off his meds. I don't know if he was ever on them again. And if people don't remember, he had a little bit of a Nazi arc, you could say, a few years ago. And
Mhm.
he went full mask off anti-Semitism, and this was I believe around the time of their divorce, his divorce from Kim Kardashian. Um
Right.
and then he apologized at some point within the past year and a half. I think it was like after October 7th. He like put out this apology that he wrote in Hebrew. And I was like, I can't remember what it said, but being like, "Oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah." And part of the, and then he during this timeline, he said that he loved Hitler and all this stuff, and he was interviewed by
Oh my God,
Apple.
YouTube.
And yeah.
YouTube, we're not saying that.
We're
Okay, bring the
reporting on
mic
what happened.
closer. Yeah, we're reporting on some anti-Semitic guy. Yeah. Okay. So what did he do
And
now? Yeah.
okay, no, I just want to provide a little background. And he got interviewed by Alex Jones, and people can say a lot about Alex Jones, but he's like very anti-fascist, and he's like, I don't think this is a good thing. I don't like Hitler. He's a bad guy. And
Wow.
Kanye was like, no, that he loves Hitler because
Oh my
he's a
God.
Christian, and Christians don't hate anyone. Like, we have to love all people and find the good in all people. Stop.
Wow.
And so, I don't know what happened recently, but he's been going full blown on his Twitter again. And he has gone full anti-Semitic again, just tweeting all caps, I'm a Nazi. And all
Oh,
sorts
he's
of
doing
other
it
stuff.
again.
Oh, he's doing it again. He went back. He reverted.
Didn't he go? Wasn't he a Jew at some point? Didn't he act like he is Jew? Well, okay, yeah, never mind.
No. So, I mean, even when he was back with Kim, he had like a very Christian arc. Like, he had Kanye Sunday services where he would do these choirs, almost like gospel style, and write this music. And to be honest, incredible music. Like, I don't care what anyone says, his like music from his Sunday services, phenomenal, straight up phenomenal. So I don't know. The only thing, if anyone said he was like being Jewish, maybe, I actually have no idea if he did any of this, but oftentimes
He did. I just checked.
there's some Christian groups that appropriate a lot of practices from Judaism because they're trying to like kind of go back to biblical law. So they appropriate, frankly, a lot of, and oftentimes in the wrong way, from Jewish practice. Like the Black Hebrew Israelites are probably the most notorious for doing this. But so anyways, some of these tweets are so funny. This one was my favorite.
Oh my God.
This one.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
This is so funny. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, happy Chinese New Year. Okay, this is there are 3 theirs, theirs. That's some honky shit.
What?
I don't got time to be figuring that shit out when I tweet. There's nothing whiter than English itself. A distinguished gentleman who speak perfect English be broke. Schools and religions are made to control and limit critical and entrepreneurial thinking, you fucking educated retard.
Wow.
This is so funny. Even the first sentence is just
That's some honky shit.
there are 3 theirs. That's some honky.
Okay. Show the new. I don't know if it's anti-Semitic
No.
I
have one more commentary on this one that is hysterical to me.
Okay.
It's that, okay, if you guys don't obviously notice, this is all caps, no periods, okay?
Except entrepreneurial.
Except entrepreneurial, because he obviously used autocorrect.
I think he Googled it to get the spelling right, and he just copied and pasted it from Google and put it there. Yeah, he's obviously went and checked how you spell that. Yeah, okay.
This is hysterical. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. I'm gonna be thinking about there are 3 theirs. That's some honky shit. Like, I'm gonna be thinking about that for years.
For years.
Oh, okay. And then this morning when I woke up to get ready for the show, this is one of the first things I saw.
Oh, yes, that was it.
What
I couldn't believe this is actually real. You okay?
Okay, so I'd like to thank the Jews for porn, and I'm not
Oh
being
my
sarcastic. I love porn a lot.
Oh god.
Uh, uh, and also look at the timestamp. 4:19 a.m.
He was probably watching porn. This is after. This is actually maybe a at post nut tweet. I think he was like, "That was just so good. That was just so good. I just have to go make a tweet." Is this anti-Semitic? Guys, can you tell me if this is anti-Semitic? Because I don't know if people know if there's an anti-Semitic trope out there saying that the
Jews
Jews
control
are
the porn
trying one
industry.
of their tools of controlling the world is by
Yeah,
using they are behind the porn industry and they created that to make people, I don't know, to control
slaves
the
to porn and
masses,
to degrade
to just
Gentile
to
women
destroy
and
families, to bring down
destroy the honor of the
empires.
white man.
Yes. Basically, the idea is that Jews are responsible for the fall of empires throughout history. And right now, the way that they're trying to do that is by breaking the foundations of family. And one of their tools is that they are behind the porn industry. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, YouTube, not our words. These are what conspiracy theorists believe in. So he believes in that. West believes in that, but he's thanking them for them. So is this? He's like, this is actually good. Thank you, guys. So
I know.
is this
Oh my
yeah,
god, and
it's
it
not
reminds me of
this.
the other tweet, Armin, that I sent you a while ago, where it's like a guy who's anti-Semitic because he thinks that Jews control the world, but he thinks that they're doing a good job at it.
Yes. No, yeah, I actually made that. gu- I actually
Is
made
it
that.
anti-Semitic if you think that they're doing a good job?
Susie, I actually made that exact point when I met with some Nazis, right, in
Yeah.
Vancouver, and I debated them. By the way, guys, I uploaded that debate with my Nazis in on YouTube, and it was removed within seconds. Like YouTube was like, "Nope, get the shit out of here," right? So, but it was interesting. Like I was like in a room with a lot of Nazis, and they were making. I made the exact same point. They were telling me how Jews controlling everything, everything. I made 2 points. First of all, I told them like, well, if that is true, are they not the superior race? Like, how are you guys the superior race if they have managed to control everything? Shouldn't your ideology be like, oh, Adolf was right, but he got the race wrong? Like he was right about the superiority of some races, but it's not the Aryan race, it's the Jewish apparently. Like he got it backwards. So that's one point and they didn't have an answer. They were like, that was the first time somebody was asking them. And also I was like, well, if Jews are controlling the world, isn't everything getting better? Shouldn't we be like, well, keep well, thank you so much for your service and like please keep at it. Like everything is improving. Like poverty is dropped, technology is improving. We have more peace than ever before. We have better healthcare. We have better everything. So like whoever is controlling the world, we should just let
Yeah.
them continue. I don't know
It's
why they're
so
hiding
funny
it.
to me. To claim that just one group controls anything would imply that no one else but that group should be involved in it. Here's the thing. They're just that good, okay?
Yeah. Again, YouTube, we don't believe in any of this. We're just making fun of people who do. So please, YouTube, do not strike us
Oh
down.
my god.
Yeah.
This is also a tweet I'm gonna think about for a long time. This, I don't know. Maybe this is problematic. I think this is hysterical.
A lot. Do you agree with me? I I think this was after watching porn. I think this tweet was made like he was
No, that's what
watching it.
Zaid said. Zaid said post nut clarity.
That's what I said. I said this is a post nut tweet. He was like he had he just watched it and it was like, oh my god, this was just too good. I need to go and thank the people responsible for this.
Like, you know, he nutted so hard his sinuses cleared out. His ears popped.
Yeah.
It was like
his anti-Semitism. It destroyed his anti-Semitism. Like, yeah,
cracked. And he was like, you know what? Credit where credit is due. Oh my god. Okay. So wait, let me just stop my screen for a second where I pull up the other thing that I wanted to show you guys.
Yeah,
and
we have some super chats.
So wait, can you pull up the super chat where I just like find the right footage?
It's Gasian super chats, which I never understand. You're the only one who understands.
Decoded like an ancient scroll.
Yeah, I never understand what he's saying.
Asian gave a super chat. Thank you, my friend. Saying Battle of Red Cliffs. Chibi. I don't know. Sounds like vagina.
Okay, you don't understand either. I don't think anyone understands.
By lesbians to dodge censors. Also battling an illness here, feel better. Oh, I'm sorry you feel bad, Gasian. Thank you for the well wishes. I send them back to you. And Gasian, I hope you had a lovely Lunar New Year. Happy Year of the Snake, everyone. I have my little lucky red envelopes back here. Oh, so basically what he's saying, in China, they have to use all sorts of code words to get over the censors, right? And so they use words that sound very similar to other words. So I know one of them that they use. I can't remember what the code word is for, but they use the word like llama. The word for llama is like a code word for something. And the Chinese government is always having to censor new words to get over the ones that was already censored. So it's like constantly involving game of cat and mouse. So what he's saying here is that the characters used, or the way that the characters sound for Battle of Red Cliffs sounds like the word for used by lesbians for vagina. So he's saying that lesbians talk to each other in code using the term Battle of Red Cliffs. Which is kind of cool. And Gasian gave another super chat, thank you. And saying we literally have goddess statues writing Buddha's D. If anyone invented corn, it was us. Exactly. Why are we not giving credit to our, brethren in the Eastern Hemisphere? You know what I'm saying? The Kammasutra. We're not giving credit to the Dharmics.
I don't think the Kammasutra deserves credit because those things are impossible. I looked into it. They're unrealistic. They set unrealistic expectations.
We have a lot of unrealistic beauty standards for women, okay? And the Kammasutra setting some unrealistic bedroom standards for men.
Yes.
And that's tough. That's equally tough,
I mean, yeah, people keep blaming like, with modern porn, there's unrealistic expectations. Like modern porn, like Kammasutra wanted you to hang people with ropes off the roof and then lower, like I was like, and then I'm not even gonna get into it, but some of those things are like, it's gonna get you injured.
Damn,
like,
Kenny.
Kenny,
you know what Kenny's saying? He's saying skill issue, bro. Skill.
No. This is not a matter of. This is not like go look up some of those positions. Some of them are defy the laws of physics. So.
Oh wait, Roy. Hey, my friend is saying, did you guys talk about the issue in the title already? Did I miss it? Okay, to be honest, I am too sick to do the news this week, so we're just hanging out because I missed everyone, and this is giving me an opportunity to just chit chat about some funny stuff I found this week that doesn't fit into the news. And we're gonna go back and change the title later. Okay, so this other thing that I've become obsessed with recently. is this, and can I get a shout out to our Pakistani members, because you guys are going to be excited for me to talk about this, and I am hopeful that our Pakistani members are ready for to give me some special insight. By the way, Kanye West is tweeting live as we speak, and earlier he was tweeting about how much he loves physics and psychology, and I'm happy for him because 4 minutes ago he tweeted this, the power of methane gas, and just, this is so cool.
I think he's high.
And you know what? I love to see, someone just enjoying the beauty of nature. You know what I mean? That is cool, Kanye.
Right.
That is cool. And I'm glad that you're having a fun time with physics and psychology. So yes, Zaid guessed it, because I was texting Zaid about this earlier. It is the American woman in Pakistan. Okay. I have become obsessed with this American woman in Pakistan. Oh, I have to do it tab by tab. Okay, make sure I get the right one. Okay. And so here's the background as I understand it. There is this woman from New York, and she is about 33 years old, and she was apparently in some sort of online love relationship with a 19-year-old man from Pakistan. And apparently
Put it on screen.
What?
Put it on screen. I want to see her when you talk to her.
Okay, and they were engaged to be married. And what happened, apparently, is that she just went to Karachi. She just showed up at their house. And the mom and the parents were like, oh, hell no, you're not marrying our child. And I think they maybe like left their own house or whatever. It sounded like they almost kind of just dodged her, just like, okay, we're leaving the home, like we're going away, or I don't know. So they somehow just like dumped her. And anyways, so she basically got adopted by this neighborhood in Pakistan. And from what I understand, what people have said online, I don't know how true this is that apparently she's kind of in the ghetto. Like she's kind of in the hood. But this like not very nice neighborhood like adopted her basically. And she's been going around Pakistan acting like she is God's gift to Pakistan. And she's demanding money from the government. She's demanding like all sort of land. She's demanding land from the government. She identifies herself as this young man's wife and calls herself like, my name is Mrs. Hamid, like all this stuff. And she basically walks around like she is like a self-appointed ruler over these people, acting extremely entitled. And meanwhile, everyone is like very nice to her. And they're very accommodating, and they're taking very good care of her. And she kind of had this other like guy who's maybe a local politician, like kind of take care of her. And so anyways, it's just hysterical. So here's some footage I found.
Unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me? Yeah. I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID. I'm getting it. Do y'all agree? Mind your business. What? Talk.
Tell me you have a Pakistani passport?
I'm getting one. Do you have one?
I have Pakistani passport.
Oh, you do? Okay, good. Listen.
What are you doing here?
I don't live here. I'm chilling.
Why are you not taking your flight?
It's none of your business. Now go home. Here. Take it.
What are you doing here?
Take it.
Not your place.
If you haven't, find him.
What's your
Back
plan?
that up.
Welcome back to my channel, Mother Suck.
Okay, so there I need to find more clips. It's so she is the moment. Thank you, Nina. She is the moment. Okay, she is one of the most aggressively New York women I have ever seen. She is an embodiment of New York City.
And she just went to Pakistan,
She
and
just showed up
people
and wouldn't leave. She showed up
and
and
she's
wouldn't
now a
leave.
celebrity there.
And she's now a
Wow.
celebrity. She has like a little entourage that just walks around and kind of, and then like the media kind of follows her and walks around because she's so hysterical. Like she's become a sensation in Pakistan, and apparently this is one of the most like interesting things that's happened to this neighborhood in a long time. So people just kind of like
Okay,
adopted her.
show
Oh.
more of her. I want to see more of her because she's she's funny.
Wait, okay, I have to like scroll through to try to find better clips.
Oh, there
Because
we go.
let's see if this is it.
Protest. So while she's outside of his media, police believe this.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
You're from America?
I'm from here now.
You're from here now. What's your plan?
My plan? I just told you to make Pakistan a better place, to build houses and make better hotels, and bring food into this country.
Why you don't go back your country?
That's none of your business, and I don't know what you're talking about. Good. My demand today
Oh wait,
is to put on a newspaper that you're gonna give us money tomorrow or by the end of this week. We need 50K.
Wait, what the hell? She's Pakistani
constantly
now. She's
demanding like
money.
different amounts of money. Wait, here is this more.
Shield the front. Send it in. We need 50K.
Wait,
My
that's
plan is to fix up this building, shield the front, make the front stronger.
I'm sorry, y'all.
And
I try not to talk about
So basically, she just walks around Pakistan and is like, you need to fix that. You need to fix that. The government needs to give all of you money to fix these buses. The government needs to give her 50K. The government needs to give him 50K. I need 200K USD. Like, no. Vital's saying 50K in Pakistan is $200. No, 50K USD.
Yeah, she wants US dollars. She talks in US dollars only. That's what I've seen. She doesn't talk in Pakistan's currency.
Yeah. No,
Wait,
and the
how are
funniest
the-
thing, there's this social
Yeah.
worker who was interviewed, and he's like, basically like, no, brother, you need to marry her. Like she came all the way here. Or why did you leave her? Why did you leave her? You have to marry her.
Oh, she now has a lot of suitors from Pakistan. There's so many. Can you show that? A lot of people in Pakistan now want to marry her.
Yeah, wait, okay.
Can you show us that?
Man, where is it?
Is she going to be able to stay? I want her to stay.
No, I forgot some of the context. She catfished the dude that she was talking to. The videos that she was sending the 19-year-old is she looked completely different. So when she showed up, he was like, who the fuck? This is not who I thought I was talking to. It was like maybe photos of her like 10 years ago before she had a kid.
Wow.
And then this 19-year-old.
She's wearing hijab and all. Was she a Muslim before she went to Pakistan, or she just became?
I don't know.
she's
I
just
think she like
assimilating?
just became I think she became a Muslim recently. That's mainly a guess because her hands are covered in tattoos.
Right. Is she going to be able to stay? She's not Pakistan. Why does she pretend like she's not American? She's now pretending like she belongs, like she's Pakistani.
I'm from here. I'm chilling.
I'm from and people are like, aren't you American? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like she doesn't even. She acts like it's not like she. as if that's not even a real part of her history. Like she completely wants to ignore her American past, even though it was yesterday.
Okay, I can't find it, but there were. I mean, I found the videos, but they're all in Urdu. Like, and there's no translation of all these random other Pakistani men being like, "No, sister, I will marry you. I have land in whatever neighborhood. I have this much money. Like, I will marry you, please."
So she should be able to say, because there's so many men now that are chasing her. So she should be able to find a rich suitor that, and if she marries a Pakistani man, then she could become a Pakistani citizen. It's interesting. We have so many Pakistanis that are trying to get to America, and now we have an American woman trying to get Pakistani citizenship. I mean, she's not trying to. She
And
claims
she's
that
here to
she
make
owns the place.
Pakistan a better place.
Better place.
And you know,
Guys,
some of
make
these people aren't fucking appreciating her. They don't appreciate, you know,
Can you
her city
you s-
planning genius.
You sent me a video, her not talking to people unless they pay her. Can you show
Yeah,
us that?
wait. Okay, wait. I think I found some more. Wait, let me pull this up.
Oh, Hamid, I'm Onaija. Make sure y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidel Hamid. I'm Onaija Hamid. We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're going to have our baby in Dubai.
Where is your family now?
It's private. I'm Muslim, and it's against my religion to tell y'all my business.
What?
It's against my religion to tell ya my business.
What? When did that become part of Islam? I never thought I would hear that sentence in my whole life. It's private. I'm Muslim, and it's against my religion till he was private. What?
Mind your business. She's so New York. It's hysterical. Mind your business.
This is comedy
Wait, where's
gold.
Waqar? Waqar's in the live chat. Waqar, has she left Pakistan? I've heard conflicting stories. There's conflicting stories about if she's left the country or not. And Waqar, can you I'm not talking unless y'all give me land.
Yeah. Can you show us that? Oh my god! I wonder if there's going to be more New Yorkers wanting to go to Pakistan after this.
Yeah, and
woman is
Waqar,
just
if you
being
have any
handed-
special insight, please let me know, because apparently she's gone like super viral and people are like doing videos in appreciation of her, like in all the different languages of Pakistan, like nationally appreciated. Oh my god. Yeah, she's the protagonist and we're all extras. And you know, I've heard it described that New Yorkers think that they have main character syndrome. They think that they're the main character. And I think we're witnessing that. Oh my god.
Have a nice day.
But the funniest thing is that, I need this guy, I think he might be a local politician or something, but he's some sort of like wealthy man who's basically kind of adopted her. And that's why you see all these people like wearing his uniform, like Chippa or something. And he's so kind to her. He is so kind to her and helping her with everything. And she's so rude to him, and he's like sister, please sit here, we have this for you, blah blah blah. And she's like, no, I got things to do, I gotta go, I got business.
Show us.
And I'm like,
oh my god,
business do you have to take care of? And she'll just walk away, like calling someone on the phone, looking like she's just so put upon. Like, I'm like, what do you gotta go talk to?
It's my religion to tell y'all my business. Have a nice day. Excuse me. I just said it's against my religion to tell you my business, okay? I'm fine. Thank you. This is a nice hotel.
This is her at some hotel. And just watch her interaction with this like hotel staffer.
Oh, she's the owner right here. Thank you.
I'm not the owner. Sorry, ma'am.
Go get the owner, please.
The owner is not here, ma'am.
The owner. This is the owner. Say hello, everybody. This is the owner. Say hello. She's very shy. Don't worry about it. She's very shy. She's very shy.
रूम available. No,
No, I'm not staying here.
तुम्हारा भाई वो पहुंच गई है वहाँ पे, उसने क्लेम किया, उसने बोला ऐसा थोड़ी 4 महीने पहले मैं आई थी, रह गई उसको।
This woman right here in the blue, she's very disrespectful in the back. Y'all need to get her out of here.
सर मैं टाइप नहीं कर पा
Get her.
It's so New York. Y'all need to get her out of here.
Hold on, please.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
What are you trying to do here?
I was trying to help your hotel. Now, y'all can shut this hotel down because they cheat people and they take people money. You can pay all the workers in here $50K a piece every 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
होटल दे सकती हैं तो छिपा फाउंडेशन को पे करेगा आपको.
I want all the workers to come to the front.
क्योंकि ये सिक्योर हो जाएगी अगर यहाँ को.
Like, if I had like the tip of my pinky worth of the delusion that she has, I would be at a level in my career that would be like astronomical. Just to be like, y'all need to bring all the workers to the front here. Like, where do you get the nerve, ma'am? Like, what? If I had this gall, oh my God.
Wow.
I'm sorry, sir.
Get all the workers. They are getting $50K every week. They shutting this place down. This place is.
It went from all workers getting $50K every 2 weeks to all workers getting $50K every week. She's a generous woman.
50?
No good. It's going to be
US?
under new management.
Mr. Ramzan छिपा सा. Okay.
I paid over a lot of money. Me and my husband, we have receipts here. I would like all the workers to have money. Can y'all get the workers, please?
Room not allowed.
Room है ही नहीं इनका.
She's very disrespectful. I'm not coming here to stay. I'm not coming here to stay. I came here to help, but since you want to be disrespectful, I don't want nobody to put no work. I don't want nobody to do nothing in here. Let's go.
सही है. बहुत है ना जी.
People are taking selfies with her.
Yeah, and she's just like always on the phone. Like, who is she talking to? Who is she conducting business with? She has a whole squad.
So here's the second
People
update.
just follow her. It's hysterical.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make Pakistan great again. Make her prime minister, please, of Pakistan.
Wait, I
First
think I
give in
found
her-
another like snippet from a video. Wait, let's switch to this. Okay.
She needed to say.
I told you, I'm not talking unless you have 5,000 a week from me in USD because it's expensive to talk.
She wants to be paid for her time.
Go home. You go home? Go home. Y'all leave. Pack up and go home. Because y'all don't have no money. Y'all don't have 5,000 in USD.
You will see this throughout the clips.
So basically, she's so funny. It's expensive to talk. Go home. You don't have 5K for me every week. It's expensive to talk. I'm trying to see if there's any good clips. Wait. Okay, so let's switch to this one. Okay.
So
So here she is with her
I should get
benefactor again.
You are welcome at Shipa headquarters.
I was like, bruh.
Sister, you are welcome at Shipa headquarters. I am social worker Ramzan Shipa. Walaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good.
Please come on, please.
It's the fact that she's really cutting up in these folks' country and they are being so kind, so nice, so welcoming, so protective. Like, girl, you don't know what they saying and you just standing there making demands, rolling eyes. Child, be careful. As far as updates, I did read that she agreed to be returned back home to America, but I am seeing videos of her living her best life in Pakistan, child. It's also alleged that her
Look
son...
at her. She's like... Oh my God, the New Yorkers in the live chat saying, Susie, that's a Boston accent. Get that shit out of my state. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at doing impressions. I can't do like accents well. I can do a decent Arkansas accent.
I wonder if more Americans gonna be like, yeah, I could get famous by moving to Pakistan. Like, do you think some more Americans are going to be encouraged to, motivated to just go to Pakistan and see if they could get the same treatment?
Okay, here's the thing though, because there are some streamers that go to foreign countries and just act like absolute demons because they're like nuisance streamers, right? Like the most notorious example was like Johnny Somali, who is a horrible stain on the human race. And Johnny Somali is one of those people who like he's the type of guy who will study more about a culture and a group of people, not to learn or appreciate their culture, but to learn how to more accurately be racist. Like,
right.
It's like, no. I study you not to show appreciation, but to make sure my racism really hits. You know what I'm saying?
Educated racism.
And so here's the thing. And a lot of these types of people go to Asian countries, particularly East Asian countries, because basically they think that Asians are soft. They think that Asians are soft. They think that they're weak and timid and docile and can be pushed around.
I mean, they
won't stand up for themselves. That's why they go to Asian countries, because they
especially in
think
Japan.
Yeah.
In Japan, people are in Japan are just more respectful and quiet. So some tourists have noticed that they could take advantage of that. I remember when I was in Japan. Yeah. I remember I was in Japan. We were a little bit in a hurry in an aquarium, so we were trying to move past people, and then people around us were like, oh, go, like like they were so shocked by me just being a little bit pushy, and then I was like, oh my god, I just shocked the hell out of these people. I need to be more.
I just traumatized them.
I just need to be a little bit more gentle because they were scared. And I think like a lot of tourists might think like, yeah, okay, these streamers take advantage of their gentleness. But yeah, go on.
Well, okay, and let me be clear, guys. I'm saying that this is why these types of demonic nuisance streamers go to these countries. I'm not saying that stereotype is accurate. I'm saying that that's a stereotype that they hold that motivates them to go pull this shit in those countries. So, you don't see them going to Ethiopia and pulling that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So Johnny Somali, as an example, pulled all sorts of shit in Japan. He ended up getting his ass beaten. He's got sent to jail. He got kicked out of the country. Then he went to Korea, and Korea had heard about him. And he started pulling all sorts of insanely disrespectful shit in Korea, including like basically defiling a memorial statue to all the comfort women who were like sex slaves of the Imperial Japanese Army, which is something that Koreans take dead serious. And it got to a point where there were just random Korean men just hunting them down in Korea. I'm talking like they would just go out of their way and just like spawn out of nowhere and hand them beatdowns. Like beatdown after beatdown after beatdown. The Koreans were not playing. They were there to just stomp their ass like whenever they saw them in public. It almost became like a hide and go seek game. Like they were not playing. And they got assaulted so many times. And they ended up getting arrested. They ended up getting arrested, and his cameraman got kicked out of the country, and I think Johnny Somali is still in jail in Korea. So I'm saying, bringing this all up because you said, was this going to motivate people to go try this in Pakistan? Well, I think the reason why this worked I don't know if worked is the right word, is because I believe this is a woman who is like legitimately suffering from delusions, and she's not like, she's being a little bit wild and zany and like very entitled and bizarre, but she's not being malicious. Like, does anyone think for a second that you can go do any sort of malicious nuisance behavior and people in Pakistan are going to be this nice and accommodating? Of course not. Of course not. And Nor should they. Could Johnny Somali for a second pull any of the disrespectful stuff that he did in Korea and Pakistan? Like, not for a second. So, with her, like, she's just kind of an oddity, right? Who just showed up and is like, everyone's like, whoa, we've never seen anything like this. We just got to follow along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think anyone could like pull it off.
Replicate
way.
I know, but I still think that even if they can't, it might encourage some people to try. I think some people are gonna be like, oh, if they love this, they're gonna love me, and I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, I don't know. Waqar, as a Pakistani, one of our Pakistani community members, please tell me what you think about my assessment. Am I off base? I mean, and that's not even like me making a statement against Pakistanis or anything. Like, you know, with a lot of the stuff that people like Johnny Somali do, like, you couldn't do that in the US in a lot of places. You'd get a beat down, like, on GP. Like, it's not a game out here. We don't take disrespect like that. And we're actually like very nice people. Wait, I have another clip.
She a whole celebrity out there, living her best life. Can't even enjoy a number 2 from McDonald's without paparazzi and fans harassing her, wanting interviews, wanting pictures, wanting to shake her hand.
As someone who has traveled around the world, there's one thing that I'm not hearing about this Nigel woman who is currently in Pakistan. Now, her son came out on the internet saying that his mother is bipolar. And a lot of people have been taking that as to why she's been doing what she's doing and why she's currently in Pakistan. But for me, it's much more simpler. Have y'all ever met a New Yorker? Like, from any borough?
It's like, she's not delusional. She's a New Yorker.
Oh my god.
So funny. So funny. I'm trying to see if there's any other really good clips.
Wait, so are you all like that in New York?
Oh my god. I'm trying to see. Wait, if I play this, can you hear the audio right now? No, okay, just checking because I'm just trying to find a good clip.
Bipolar New Yorker. Wait, Smarty Jenna did a video on this. We can't watch that, right? Let me see if I could get a summary.
Oh no, he's probably just gonna be saying like, "Oh, they lied about Pakistan, blah blah blah." Like, I don't know, in the sense that like I never questioned that like Pakistanis are very hospitable people. I feel like that's a known quality. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, oh, they especially because he's in the UK and there's so much tension right now with like, you know, the grooming gang scandal and Pakistani grooming gangs and all that stuff that I think he's like trying to say that this disproves what they say about Pakistanis or something. I'm gonna guess that that's gonna be his angle.
Well, I got ChatGPT to summarize his video. So I downloaded the transcript and give it. So ChatGPT is saying an American woman traveled to Pakistan to marry a 19-year-old she met online. When his family objected, she ended up alone, displaying erratic behavior, demanding money from the government, and bluntly criticizing locals. Despite her outbursts, Pakistanis treated her with remarkable patience and hospitality. Her viral stories flipped negative Western stereotypes about Pakistan, showcasing warmth and generosity. She has since returned to the US, but her publicity unexpectedly boosted Pakistan's tourism image and demonstrated its deeply ingrained culture of kindness. Yeah, just make sure you don't blaspheme any Muhammad or anything, because that would turn on his head immediately. Yes, I think you're going to be fine in Pakistan. Just be careful not to accidentally do anything to anything that might remotely look like the word Muhammad, or accidentally blaspheme anything about Islam. You should be good, but just
be careful about like asserting that you're a Christian in the wrong way. Just watch your mouth, okay? Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Or as
I mean, I
Oniza
didn't
would say, talking is expensive.
I don't know what Smile Susanna is trying to say. Like, oh, people were wrong about Pakistan. Pakistan is actually very friendly and stuff. I mean, I don't think anybody was. I don't think people like us were suggesting that people are unfriendly, and that or that anything will happen to you unless you blaspheme. Like, we were talking like the nightmares that we bring up regarding Pakistan is specifically for people who might say something about Allah, Islam, or Muhammad or something like that. But yeah,
No,
beyond
we
that,
criticize the religiosity. We
Yes.
criticize some closed-minded aspects of society. And we
Mhm.
criticize the normalization of the sexual exploitation of children that happens in Pakistan. That is
and inbreeding,
very
and
well known.
inbreeding.
Oh yeah, and the
Also in-
cousin marriage. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It's so yeah, saying the fact that the Pakistanis treated an American woman kindly doesn't change the fact that women are oppressed and honor killed in Pakistan. Same thing happens in all Muslim countries. Yeah, I think that some people are so like simplistic in their understanding or their criticisms of things. Like would anyone contend that Arabs are some of the most hospitable people in the world? It's like,
Yes,
in my opinion, I thought that this is a globally known, recognized, and celebrated quality of Arab culture. I don't know. Maybe this is just me, but that doesn't mean that there aren't practices that are worth criticizing or aspects of any culture that are worth criticizing, and they can still be extremely hospitable. When I'm with some of my friends who are Arab, if I even look like I'm gonna pay, they like slap my hand. They're like, no. It's just like at one time I thought I was gonna get assaulted because I was offered to pay the check. I was like, okay, let me not.
Yeah, it can get very extreme sometimes. But here's another way I would put it. I don't know if you agree with this. I think people don't understand how paralyzing it is to the growth of a society when the problematic percentage of your society goes from, like, I'm just making up numbers right now, okay? From 0.1% to 5%. Do you know what I mean? And something like religiosity can do that, can take the problematic part of your society from 0.1% to 5%. But when it's 5%, you still look at society and you see like, okay, these are mostly good people. Like 1% is still more than 99% good people, and 5% problematic is still 95% good people. So if people say like, oh, these are mostly good people, yes, they're still 95% good people. But 5% is astronomically higher, and it's paralyzing to the growth of a society. And 5% of millions of people is a huge number of people. And things like poverty, radicalization, religiosity gets you there. So these are not contradictory. These are actually in line with what we think. But I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Well,
Like, do people understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you mean, but I also think of it like almost that same kind of principle works on the individual level. So like, you know, 97% of a person can be lovely and polite and hospitable and welcoming, but then 3% of what makes up that individual as a person are some beliefs that are harmful, that help perpetuate like really harmful things against people, and maybe some opinions or support for certain practices that maybe they would never even do that practice themselves, but they just like kind of support it because it's like common for them or normalized to them. And and that deserves criticism. That doesn't mean that all of them is a bad person. Like, for example, I don't know, this is another hot button topic that's been on my mind lately, is in American culture, male circumcision is completely normalized. It's completely normalized. I think that this is a practice that is completely unacceptable. But what I think that any given individual American is like a horrible person altogether because they don't really see the problem with circumcision. No, I'm not gonna think that they're an entirely barbaric person. I just think that this is like a barbaric practice
It's
that's
just
like
normalized. It's just
normalized to them. They've never really thought about it. They've never critically thought about it, and they're like, "Well, yeah, I don't really see the problem with it," or "Oh, it's religious freedom." Like, whatever. Like, it helps people stay clean or something like that. I'm not gonna make that whole judgment, but in a different context, it could be something else. It could be, I don't know. It could be honor killing. It could be killing an apostate. Like.
Yeah.
Did that make sense?
Yeah. Like Ali Rizvi mentions, he meets a lot of people who, if you ask them, should apostates be killed, they're like, because they believe they're part of their belief, they will say yes. And then he would like, well, I'm an apostate, should I be killed? And they would be like, no, you should not be killed. I was like, well, you just said apostates should be killed. And then now I'm asking, like, well, I'm an apostate, should I be killed? They would be like, no. Like the difference, I think the first one is just a yes answer to a question that they know that they're supposed to say yes to, and the second one is something that you meeting the person that you are actually saying that should be like it contradicts their humanity.
It's personal.
Like it's personal.
Or another way that I think of it as like they might support, I don't know, like some Sharia practice and principle because maybe they just know that they're supposed to support Sharia, or they actually know what the practice is, because a lot of people don't even know, let's be honest, what all Sharia entails. Like I don't know if people in our audience know how much a lot of Muslims don't even know everything that Sharia entails. But let's say that they do, and they just support it because they know that they're supposed to support it. And it's like, okay, but would you stone a woman? Would you participate in stoning a woman to death for adultery? They'd be like, oh God, no. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't. They kind of like, or like, well, yeah, because they know that they're supposed to, but they would never go do it themselves.
Yeah. Anyways,
I think there's a layer. There's so many like layers to this stuff. Yeah. Okay, so now Kanye West is going on a rant about Jewish wives.
What is? What the hell? He's right now as we speaking. He's just going on. He's just having a moment.
He says that Jewish wives are the kings of their household and that they castrate their husbands, which is why Jewish men have to castrate other men, like mentally. Bruh.
Oh, to make up for it?
I don't know.
I think that guy needs to see some professional, to be honest.
There's a sweet Jewish named Jill with the best taste. Pause. What? That lives in New York. Sending love to you from me and my wife. I am speaking on behalf of my wife since I have dominion over her, which is quite different than the dynamic I've seen at every Shabbat I've been to. What the fuck?
Can you translate that? I don't know.
Oh my God.
By the way, YouTube, again, clarifying, we're reading some maniacs' tweets. These are not our views. We do not believe in these things. We're just like covering someone else's tweets. So please do not strike us down. How do I turn this off? Oh, there we go. Guys, should I turn this on or off?
Man, I want to find and what it's so funny is when Kanye first started his like anti-Semitic arc, before it went full Nazi, there were a lot of videos of him in interviews talking about how he is basically jealous of the Jewish community. And he wished that the African American community conducted themselves the way that the Jewish community does, or how he perceives and thinks that the Jewish community does, by supporting each other, always like buying into their businesses first, like how they have high educational standards within their families, how they're very business focused, how they're focused on like achievement, very high standards, like all this stuff. And the way that it evolved, I think it really is a lot of like displaced jealousy because he has an envy that his own community doesn't have some of the cultural practices that spell success that the Jewish community does. You know, this is why I personally do not believe that all disparity is a product of discrimination. I think part of what plays into disparity in America is differences in culture. And like those are so like, I don't know if I'm articulating myself.
I mean,
well. There are other people who would say
that's
the same thing because that's their experience.
I mean that community and that level of organization that the Jewish community has, that culture, right? That comes out of years and
millennia,
hundreds of years of oppression. That comes out of the need for survival. So maybe Kanye would say, well, we were oppressed too, so why didn't we recover? Like, why didn't we respond to that in the same way? And I would be like, because it's thousands of years. For the Jews, it's for thousands of years. It took them to get here. All these are defensive mechanism over.
Well, and also studying the written word as part of their worship. I don't think people understand how important that was.
That was a response to the destruction of the temple, by the way. People don't understand that. Because that was not the way of worship. The way Jews worshipped was sacrifice at the temple. And when they lost the temple, they had to adopt. And they adapted in two ways. One was Christianity, and the other one was Rabbinic Judaism. And Rabbinic Judaism was obsessed over reading the text as a form of worship.
Yeah. But in having that as part of your religious practice, I think gives you such an incredible leg up
superpowers
in this world.
It gives you superpower, because people don't understand that reading was only for the rest of the world. For the non-Jewish world at that time, reading and writing was something only for the elite, right? And then now you have a community that everybody is supposed to. People think because everybody here now reads and writes, they don't understand. Back then, reading and writing was like knowing how to code. Right? Like, basically, imagine a world that everything was based on coding, and only 2% of the population knew how to code. They would know how to do things that other people don't, right? So, given that the Jewish community was so involved in everybody knowing how to read, like children, like that was. For the rest of the society, the kids grew up learning how to farm. Only a very few percentage of the population was involved in reading, right? So now this community of people, they just because of knowing how to read, they will be good at trade, they will be good at finance, they will become good at politics, just because the religion was obsessed in making sure that everybody knows how to read. So that made a huge difference.
I'm sorry. I'm still looking at Kanye tweets. I found 2 more bangers. Just wait. My kid's school sucks. And thank you to my brother Swizz Beats for connecting me with your close friend, the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
Why is that one not
all caps, and then the clearly copy pasted is hysterical to me.
Yeah, all of it is yelling, except the part that he copied and pasted from Google.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trying to think if there's anything else funny going on this week that I want to show you guys. Because you know what? This really did make me feel better. We've been here for an hour and I didn't even notice. This was just supposed to be us, messing around for like 5 minutes. What if the whole point of this was that we don't do the news this week because I feel bad, and then we end up doing 3 hours of me just messing around? Anyways.
I mean, guys, the point of the stream today was to distract Susie from her pain, and I think we have been successful. Right?
Yes. Yes. I don't know. Is there anything else funny I've seen lately? I still can't get over the three there, and theirs. That's some honky shit.
we should we should refer to that every time we see something crazy in the show in futures. That's some honky shit.
That's some honky shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, let's end the stream here then.
That's about all I have today.
Yeah. All right, guys. We apologize we don't apologize because there's nothing to apologize for. If Susie's not feeling well, we're not gonna do the show, okay? Susie's health is priority here. But we will get back to our regular schedule after this. So next week we're gonna be doing the stream again with Susie. If she's by then she's gonna be feeling better. Just let her know that you care about her in the comment sections and post. Oh, hold on, let me see. Oh my god, we got a whole bunch of super chats. Let me just go through these. Carla just became a new member. Well, thank you so much.
Oh my god,
Carlo. And
we
then
almost
Kenny
forgot.
Kenny gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Kenny. Appreciate that. And then we have John. You want to read this?
Oh, John is saying, who do you support in the Super Bowl? Thanks for the Ali Farkatori. Man, John is following me on Instagram because I posted one song of Ali Farkatori in my stories. And he's on it. He knows. Okay. I've been really into music from the Sahel recently. Music from the Sahel is criminally underrated. I'm telling you guys. Who do I support in the Super Bowl? To be honest, I don't even know who's playing today. I support Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I support Kendrick Lamar and his pettiness, and Kendrick for teaching us all that we are not hating to our full potential. You know, if you need to be a hater, you know, he can be a bigger hater, and I gotta appreciate that level of pettiness. Okay, so who's playing as the Chiefs versus the Eagles? I'm gonna vote for the Chiefs. I'm gonna support the Chiefs because Eagles fans suck, and I'm trying to save Philly some money because Eagle fans burn down their city if they lose or if they win. So yeah, hopefully they lose and there's
I have no idea. I do not follow sports, and this is completely foreign to me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Eagles fans are barbarians. I don't know what Philly does to people, but that's how they act. Erkin gave a super chat saying hello from Izmirnistan, celebrating his membership for 1 year. Damn, thank you for supporting us for so long.
Thank you.
Gasian sent a super chat saying Logan Paul filmed himself next to a deleted person in a self-deletion forest. Yeah, yep, he did. Have they seen Koreans fighting their attempted coup? Wait, I'm not sure what the first has to do with the second. Seen Koreans fighting their attempted coup.
I think he's just saying 2 different things.
Yeah, they were brawling. These Koreans were brawling. And the funniest thing was when Johnny Somali, like, he got released from jail for a second and was basically like forced to do an apology. And one of the people that was like at his like filmed apology was the guy who was like tracking him down and just going after him when like on site. There was this one Korean dude who was tracking him down who just go on him on site, and he was just standing next to him during the apology, like. Like, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. And I was like, oh god. And I think he ended up getting assaulted by that same guy again after that. And I'm not going to apologize for laughing. He deserves it.
Yeah, but YouTube, we're not supporting assault. We're anti-violence in this channel, right? We're just talking about somebody who is like, these are meeting the consequences of doing stupid things. Okay, so we're not encouraging people to take the law into their own hands for legal purposes. I have to say that to YouTube. Okay, so just to be clear, but go on.
Some of these people aren't going to learn any other way.
Wait, no, Susie, be careful. We cannot say that on YouTube.
I've
Like,
heard people say worse about nuisance streamers. I'm not
I
worried.
know, but YouTube is very unpredictable regarding what they strike a channel for. They might do it with one channel and not with another. Okay, but let's just be clear. We do not support people taking the law into their own hands. Okay, we're anti-assault here with this channel. Okay, like, just can we confirm
For
that?
legal
Yes, thank you.
purposes, that's a joke. Bull McLeod gave a super chat saying all countries need to get their own silly American to boost tourism. I think that'd be I don't know, quite amusing. At the very least, it could provide some entertainment for the locals. You know? Like, think about all the people in that neighborhood in Karachi who will, like, for years talk about, you know, their adventures with Onija. They're gonna pass down these stories to their grandchildren. And Ion just became a new member. Thank you for supporting the channel, Ion.
Wait, look at this guy. This guy. Oh yeah, thank you for becoming. This guy is saying you guys are so scared of YouTube. Well, YouTube has power. We just recognize its authority. The only God that we recognize here on this channel is the YouTube gods. They're mighty. They will smite you down. So we understand how things work.
Yeah. John is saying we are a reality show of a nation, and I would not have it any other way. There's some pluses and minuses, but I love that America's just so freaking buck wild. You know what I mean? It comes at a cost sometimes, but is there any other country that is just this out there, out in the open, out in the public, which is how buck wild and crazy we are? I think number 2 might be Russia. I think number 2, just straight up out of their mind, because Americans are like, we're a little bit out of our mind. Like, I think number 2 out of their mind just publicly is Russia. Like, Russians be doing some crazy shit. I mean, we've all seen what goes on the Russian internet. They be doing some crazy shit, like just wrestling bears with nothing, like exploding shit on ice, like, and as an American who's a little bit out of my mind, I appreciate that about our Russian brethren. And maybe that's why we fight so much. You know what I mean? We're too similar, really.
Wait, there was a funny short video of what Russian citizenship test looks like. I can't find it right now.
My favorite hobby to do with my boyfriend is to go take him to the most like absurdly American events possible. It's just hysterical. So we go to like demolition derby, we go to the rodeo, like watch people get thrown off of bulls, go to monster trucks, like just, if there's any activity where we can like watch something explode, like we'll go do that. Yeah, it's just way too much fun. We're a little bit out of our mind, but we have a lot of fun. We're buck wild. This is the wild, wild west, bruh.
Okay, I can't find that video, but it was the most funny, bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. There were 2 Russian men in the snow. One of them was just holding his hand like this, and the other one was just like in the snow, like all shirtless. And the other man was just beating him, and the other guy was just holding like this, taking it. And there was a bear in the background, just like right next to them, just a little bit. And the bear was just like looking at these 2 men.
Yeah, on the tree. I've seen that.
On the tree, and just holding a branch of the tree and just pumping
like bouncing
it,
on
and
the
just
tree.
looking at the 2 men, and the 2 men were like acting like the bear was not even there, and the bear was like looking at the man and just bouncing on the tree. And I'm like, what is happening here? It's the most bizarre. I wish I could find that video. It's the most funny, bizarre.
I need other people's opinions on what other country is as You know, because we can say a lot about America, but we're just like publicly out of our mind. You know, like our I've seen people where there's like some sort of hobby or event where they just go to like the bottom of a cliff and they just watch like old cars get driven off of this cliff to just watch them smash at the bottom of the cliff, and people are like, "What?" This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Honestly, I want to know where that is so I can go do that. Like, what is another country that is just publicly out of their mind with wild stuff? I want to know. And John is saying that I'm giving him ideas because his partner is also from a foreign country and likes to learn about this stuff. Dude, you got to take her to the like state fair. I love going to the state fair. You know, go get a grilled turkey leg, make her wear a cowboy hat, go to the rodeo. You know, the UK
Wait,
does
I
have
found
cheese rolling down the hill, and people do die doing that. But in general, are they full blown out of their mind? I mean, again, some of the stuff I've seen on the Russian internet, I think is the only contender.
Okay, I found the video. Can I show it to people?
Yes, please.
It comes with commentary. I have no idea here. So I found it. I'm glad I found it. Hold on. Guys, again, I've explained to me what's happening here. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the beginning.
I don't know what kind of military training this is, but this is crazy. You just go sit there and swing from a tree and get punched in the stomach. Like, how many sit-ups you got to, tree sit-ups you got to do outside in the freezing cold with a bear? I don't know if you are even training for war, sir. You look like you training to fight zombies from Night of the Living Dead or The Walking Dead or something.
What
and for
is
the
bro
bear
training
to
for?
just be there.
What is
What
the
is he
bear
training
doing?
for?
Doing push-ups or using that tree branch to get in shape too. For that bear to not be out there mauling both of these men actually tells me how tough and rough these guys are. You know, for them to have a bear, a wild grizzly bear out there training, that means this bear is scared of these guys. It's like these guys have already wrestled this bear or fought this bear and got this bear in order. Because the bear said, I can't beat him, I got to join him. So the bear is there training with them. What kind of military is this? Is this, I mean, what is this, some type of Navy SEALs training that's going on here? What is this? I don't even think they do this in Bud's program. I just don't know about this, man. Now, I'm not saying, I'm guessing this is either a Russian or...
Does the bear think that he's helping? Like, like, does he think like he's participating? Like I'm here too.
Ukrainian troop? I don't know. Either or, but whatever this troop is, I don't know if I want it with these guys. I just don't know. It. Because when you are out there in the cold wilderness training with a bear alongside of you, I just don't know. What Mystical said one.
Anyways, that it keeps going.
No way. I need to. Here's an example of why I think, you know, Russians are up there. This is a video of Khabib Nurmagomedov wrestling a bear when he's like 5 years old.
Oh my god. The bear is a baby too. Wow.
I guess this is what happens when your dad is like a Dagestani wrestling legend. He's like, son, you will go submit this bear, inshallah. Go submit this bear.
I think the bear thinks that they're playing. The bear is enjoying it. I think the bear loves this. Like, this is, I think the bear is enjoying this. Think that this is...
I mean, when you were submitting bears when you're like 6 years old, you know, did Conor McGregor ever stand a chance? Really?
Guys, don't do this, by the way, with your kids. This is not safe.
Look at this.
I honestly think the bear is having fun. Like this is playtime.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. The bear is winning actually.
Look at he's like biting him.
Yeah, that's why he's wearing long sleeves. Oh my god, wait, don't do that. Wait. We can't show that. How is this on YouTube?
No, I mean he doesn't get hurt.
I know, but it's like, isn't this child endangerment? I don't know.
Is this child endangerment or is this a Tuesday in Dagestan?
Is it, or is this the? Oh wait, the bear, look, the bear was like, like
He went for the
good
shoot.
fight, bro. The bear was trying to do. Oh my god! I hope they take good care of that bear. I hope they don't mistreat the bear. Oh, cutie! That's a cute bear. I hope
This is
they have
the
fun.
kind of stuff I'm talking about here. Anyways,
Anyways, we got 2 more super chats, and then after that, you should go to sleep. You need to sleep. Yes.
oh wait, no, we already
So-
did this one.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Occasion is saying, "Is this why we have bears in our mythology?" I think so. I mean, they're pretty. Bears are
Which
really
animal
epic.
don't we have? Which animal don't we like? Which big animal don't we have in our mythology?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I think everybody they all made it. They all made it in somehow. Anyways, guys, again, let's go. Let's end the stream before Susie remembers something else, because Susie needs to recover, and recovery requires sleep. Remember, guys,
Yeah, I am fading.
drinking a lot of water and sleeping a lot is basically the human version of have you tried turning it off and on again? Okay, you know how computer stuff, a lot of it gets fixed if you just turn it off and on.
Have you
With
tried
humans
rebooting?
Yeah, with humans is water, and sleeping a lot. Okay, fixes a lot of things. Fixes a lot of sleeping a lot. Fixes a lot of problems. Yeah, I'm not acting like it fixes everything, but you should try it as your first go-to to fix things, right? Okay, guys. Yeah, and people are agreeing with me. Water and sleeping. Yes. And the problem is drinking water a lot and sleeping a lot is that drinking a lot makes you have to get up and pee while you're sleeping. So that's the only problem with it. Anyways, guys, just like the stream, go get some sleep. Everybody go get some more sleep and subscribe, hit the bell notification. And I'm gonna try to come up with, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for YouTube to transcribe this video itself. I'm gonna download the transcript and feed it into ChatGPT and tell it to come up with a title and description and cover for me. Okay. So if the title is still not matching with the content, it's because YouTube has not transcribed the video yet. So once it's transcript, the automatic transcription has taken place, then I will change the title because I don't know what to title this video myself. All right, guys.
This was kind of stupid,
time,
but I hope everyone had fun.
No, we had fun because it was kind of stupid. Yeah. I had fun. I don't know about the rest of you. All right, guys. Till next stream. Bye. Mwah.
Bye.